Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, dobro večer. It's Charles. I'm coming to you from Niš, Serbia, and this is the news for October 31st, 2013. First of all, the first thing on the agenda is the United States of America. Today is Halloween. Halloween is a very special, fun time for kids in the United States. We dress up, or the kids dress up, and they go door to door, and you knock on a door, trick or treat. If somebody has their light on, they give you candy, and if they don't, you can do a trick, they call it. And some of the tricks we used to do, me and my buddies, the biggest memory I have from Halloween, we used to go purchase dishwashing or laundry detergent, razumish. It's that powdered detergent. You go around, we went out to my math teacher, we poured a bunch of bags of that stuff on his yard, and we took liquid and like liquid soap and poured it out there. We took forks, plastic forks, shoved it all in the yard. And that night it rained, and so after it rained, it was like soap suds up to your knee, and we used to, we used to have so much fun on that holiday. You also take bars of soap, you go up to their windows, you like rub it all over the windows in their car and their house, and to get it off is such a pain. So, it sounds really, it sounds bad, but everybody expects it. The police will arrest you if they see you, but it's kind of just like a slap on the wrist because everybody knows what happens. It's fun. You can also take toilet paper and throw the rolls up in trees and stuff. So, I really miss that holiday. As you get older in the U.S., a lot of people dress up in costumes, go to the bars, and, it's just a lot of fun. It's a really kind of get you back to your childhood, So I miss that. So happy Halloween, and I wish I was in the U.S. to celebrate that today. But I'm over here in Serbia, and so in Serbia, the big holiday on October 31st is Sveti Luka, which is a Slava here. He's one of their saints, Saint Luka. And today is a Slava, so srećna Slava to all my Serbian brothers and sisters that celebrate Sveti Luka here in Serbia. I got so many invites to Slavas today, but I couldn't go. I'm down here in Niš still, so hopefully the next couple Slavas I'll be able to hit up because I need them. So today I'm eating, instead of good Slava food, I'm eating a kobasica, or sandwich, which is like a sausage sandwich. And it's good. So, no complaints, but Slava food's a lot better. They have so much, For those of you who don't know, a Slava is a very important day for Serbians, for the Serbian Orthodox. And most other Orthodox countries, and there's a lot of them, they don't celebrate that, but they do here in Serbia. And it's actually their celebration of the patron saint. And this was, I guess this originated from way back when Serbians first accepted Christianity here. And whatever day they was born on, they was issued a saint that protected their family. And so it's a very kind of a masculine thing. So whoever the father is, the father's Slava goes down to the kids. And so that's kind of how it is. When a girl gets married, she takes her husband's Slava. So it's a really cool, unique thing. It's like the feast day. And so it's really, really fun. If you're a foreigner, you'd love it. Say Serbia TV is going to show you a lot of the in-depth, inside practices of a Slava. So it'll be a lot of fun. What else is going on here in Serbia today? Today, the biggest news, really, there was a bunch of kids, about 90 kids in Belgrade from 7 schools were sicker than heck today. They were all in the hospital with vomiting, diarrhea. They said a lot of them were vomiting in the entryway into the hospital. And they said a lot of these schools, these are state schools, there's some little bug or something going around or something in the food. They really don't know yet, but there's a lot more kids that they said are really, really sick, and they're really investigating that. So that's like some big news here in the city of Belgrade. A big sickness going around in the schools. What else? Some other thing. Jovanka Broz, which was the wife of Tito, she passed away a couple weeks ago, and her sister, I guess Jovanka was issued like 5 or 6 medals that were supposed to be given to the family upon her death. And so the sister, I guess she went a couple times to the museum that was supposed to give her the medals, and that she was given, and it was supposed to be passed down through the family. And she went, and they said, "I'll come back tomorrow." She went back the next day, and they told her, they said, "Hey," the director of the museum said, "Oh, somebody stole them out of the desk drawer." So I guess all of her medals are gone, so that's a big problem here that's going on. They're trying to find out what happened to these medals and how they can repay the family. In sports, what happened in sports? Sports, Novak Djokovic. This has been a couple weeks ago. He's been playing. He hasn't been playing the best, but his coach, who's a Slovakian, He's been with him since he became famous. And there was a lot of questions whether he was, because Djokovic said he was going to shake things up and try to see what's going on and try to improve. And so there was a lot of talk that he was going to ditch his coach. But Djokovic said no. He said, this guy was with me from the beginning and he's going to be with me till the end. So he re-upped with his coach. So I guess that's a good thing. So we wish Mr. Djokovic, the Serbian stud, nothing but success. Next thing, what do we got? There's been a big problem here in Serbia with companies not paying their taxes. And they said today in Blitz, they said there's over 200 million euros in taxes from these big businesses that they have not paid. They're behind on their taxes. Like some of the biggest players in this, number one was a company called Simpo. And they owe 33 million euros in back taxes. And they say that they're coming up with it. There's a little bit of a discrepancy or whatnot in this. And so they're making some excuses for that. And some other companies, the number two was a company called Pharmacom, which owes 7 million euros in back taxes, and Mera Invest, which owes 7 million in back taxes. So maybe this is a problem here. You know, something about this country that really sucks is there's every single thing you do almost requires some sort of tax or fee. You know, you get clothing sent over to you from the US, or you purchase something online, there's a fee. You bring something here, there's a fee. It's always fees for everything, and high taxes on about everything. They have about 20% tax here on every single thing you can imagine. And you know, these big businesses, it's the same in the United States. Big business, these wealthy asses, you know, don't pay anything, and it falls down on the little guy like you and I, and so we're expected to pay taxes on every single thing. If we don't pay it for a little while, we go to prison, but these guys can get out of anything because they control the whole wide world. It's disgusting. So you Serbs and, you know, us Americans, we're on the same page, baby. You know, it's the same stuff, same crap, same shit in the United States that is going on here in Serbia. So big business is doing this to all of us. So anyway, pay your taxes, Simpo. Jesus. You know, what else? Another thing that went on, Air Serbia. You know, Air Serbia is a big thing, hopefully, for Serbia. Serbia used to have Yacht Airlines, and Yacht Airlines was Yugoslavian Airlines, and I'd flown Yacht quite a few times, and it was a good airline. You know, they was on time, they had decent food. I flew from Belgrade to Frankfurt on Yacht. I flew from Belgrade to Paris on Yacht, and it was good. They was on time. The planes weren't the nicest. But here a couple months ago, Etihad Airlines out of Abu Dhabi had purchased Yacht Airlines, and they promised to do a lot. They have a new logo, new slogan, new everything. And they just went on a couple weeks ago. They went on their first over Serbia preliminary flight, and they went to Niš, and they went back, and everything went well. They said that they named their first airline that came out of the thing as Air Serbia Novak Djokovic. So, I mean, it's got a Serbian name behind it. And they just actually, a couple days ago, they flew to Abu Dhabi on their other first flight. So we wish that well. We hope it's going to go well. Here in Niš, Serbia, they have an international airport here. And nobody hears that much about it. But they've got a petition going around. They need 30,000 signatures on this petition that I'm going to put in the description. So please look at it and sign your name to it. They need like 30,000 petitions to get some international flights that go in and out of Niš, and that will really help Niš here, and it really needs that, you know. Right now there's no international flights that come into this airport. I mean, so they could do a lot with tourism and everything. So please check this petition and sign it, and we will see if we can assist this place. And other than that, my friends, that's about it for the news here in Serbia. Thank you for your time. Do viđenja. Vidimo se uskoro. Bye bye.